when you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day.
Yeah.
You teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Yeah.
So when a man knows how to catch his own fish, that's when he becomes a real man. To go fend for yourself, to stand your own ground, to be able to conquer the world and conquer your mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, just what I've never seen that in my life.
Bro, he has just pretty much fed himself now.
Yeah.
For the day.
His family is fed for the day.
Come on, let's get one more, baby. We've got a little one.
Big size.
This one, big one. Wow.
That's how big it is. Look at my hand.
What fish is that?
Yeah.
He's feeding the little fish to the big fish.
After watching our guy catch fish for his family, this is what's happened. Yo. Putting up the blinds because 5 minutes later, the rain is gone. See, this is the beautiful thing about Thailand when you compare it to England. It rains for 5 minutes and then it goes away. Like, it goes away because it's done its job. As in England, the rain just stops and it's like, nah, I'm going to piss them off a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to keep them indoors. Got eggs on top of eggs with avocado. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all that bread that's just not going to be used. This is a true representation of a real poached egg. You ready? Oh, that's... Thank you for this wonderful food. Another beautiful thing about this place is when we come here every morning, we drink jasmine tea with honey. But today we actually forgot money, so we got breakfast and we forgot our money, so we didn't pay. And we just basically told them that we're back in about half an hour and then we'll pay. Is that okay? She said, yep, no problem at all. And that's what happens when you network and you know people and they trust you. That's the most beautiful part about human relationships, is the trust between two people. And the fact that we go past there and say hi to them every morning, and now we can go home, get our money, come back and then pay them. You know what I mean? Like in most countries in the Western world, it's like, no sir, you're not leaving until you pay. You know what I mean? There's no way out. So Thailand is the best. Like what we're experiencing now, right, with that villa, that's amazing, right?
Yeah.
But that's just we don't need that. No. We can live like this and still be just as happy. It's just dependent on what's going on in your mind and how you think about things. If you think you have to live in a villa and you have to live luxuriously, that's your choice. That's not right or wrong. Like, you can literally do that. That's right? Yeah? But that's not a necessity. Like, you don't need it to actually live and survive. You've got food, you've got shelter, you've got water, you've got family, your tribe around you. That's all you need. Everything else is literally a bonus. The cars, the traveling, private jets, all this nonsense that you don't actually need, which everyone wants because they think that it will make them feel a certain way. It will make you feel good a certain way for maybe 5 minutes or few days, and then it just goes, and then you just want more and more and more and more. And think about it, people want to become millionaires, right? People want to travel the world and live this luxurious lifestyle, but they're not willing to pay 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 pound for something that's going to open the doors for that. Do you know what I'm saying? People like, I know I'm gonna have to get the new iPhone. It's the new iPhone, isn't it? But they're not willing to pay for a course to learn more education. That's actually going to bring them more money than that iPhone ever would. So I just got off a call with that student, and I basically couldn't close her because she's not in a financial position to be able to pay to join Mindful Markets at this point, because her idea was that she joins and she basically makes money within the first 6 months. And I said to her, that's not possible, because you've got to be able to understand that trading is a life skill that takes a significant amount of time to be able to understand, because 50% of the work is technical analysis and anyone can learn that, right? But the other 50% is ourselves and everything that's going on internally, our entire conditioning of our entire life that we've been through. So if you're trying to get into trading to make money as fast as possible, the most likely outcome is that you're probably going to lose all that money as well. So instead of just selling it to her and saying, yeah, let's join and giving her false promises, I was just honest with her and said, listen, it doesn't work like that. Like, you literally have to learn this skill first. So forget about making any money for the first 6 months, 12 months, even 2 years, and develop your skill. Because once you develop your skill, then you'll be able to make the necessary decisions to actually make money from the markets. Because other than that, it's just going to be a cesspit, and you're going to keep digging yourself into deeper holes. So I just wanted to make that clear, that if you're wanting to get into trading, make sure your financial situation is sorted. You're okay to invest the money to educate yourself, and then be able to actually learn the information, and then over a period of time actually invest money. Because if you don't, then you're not ready to invest, and it's just that simple. Today's one of those days that our friend over here didn't feel like going to the gym, but guess what we're going to do anyway?
We're fucking going regardless whether I want to go or not, because that's who we are.
That's the difference. We were just on our way to the gym. We had to stop off at the petrol station because we noticed that my bike has a bit of a flat tire, and we came over to the petrol station and was like, oh shit, I don't know how much it is. I don't know if the change or how much it's going to be. The air is free in Thailand. Can you believe it? Anywhere in the world, it's free. In England, you have to pay £1 at the petrol station for fucking air. Paying for air. How deluded is that? That's like saying, oh yeah, you want to breathe? Well, you got to pay for oxygen now as well. Fucking system, mate. Fucking England, bastards. Sometimes you need to know when it's enough.
What is that?
Power then. So we just smashed the workout, as you just saw. Tell the people how you feel now.
I feel fucking great.
What have you noticed? One cap.
So obviously when we said we were going to the gym, I didn't really want to go. And obviously I've been ill the last 3 days as well, so I didn't feel like coming at all, but coming here, getting it done, you feel fucking good. So
I don't know what to tell you other than, it's either sink or swim. It's a dog eat dog world out there, and what's the survival of the fittest? That's what they say, innit? If you ain't fit, you're not going to survive. It's that simple. You perish. So getting yourself in the gym in those days, it's all this shit. All this shit you already know, and you've heard it all over the internet, that you should go to the gym, you should work out, you should meditate, you should walk in nature. You know all these things that should be done as a man and as a woman to do your duty on this planet, and most people don't do it because they're disconnected from themselves, they're disconnected from the source, they're lazy, they're unmotivated, they're depressed because they're doing things that are not serving them, and they're wasting time. They're not taking care of the mind, they're not taking care of the body. Life is having a toll on them, and that's just what happens. And life was having its toll on me once, and I'm pretty certain it's been having it on you as well, where you was in a state of depression and unmotivated. You didn't know what you was doing. You was just probably smoking weed all the time, getting drunk, going out, sleeping with people, random people, and getting up to no good. Do the opposite of most people, and your life will be okay.